Darkside made this?
This the rant of the real. Everybody telling lies, the truth first, so it's fuck how they do feel. Or you for real? Man, put that on your mama, you a gangster and you got more shit for real. This the rant of the real. Everybody telling lies, the truth first, so it's fuck how they do feel. Or you for real? Man, put that on your mama, you a gangster and you got more shit for real.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Rant to the Real, the pod where real niggas get on here and rant. This is the #1 podcast in the top 50. No need to look that up. Google is wrong. They're stealing your data right now. Don't trust them. I am your host, Uncle Chav, the hardest working podcaster in the world. Now let's start your day off for eggs, bacon, vibes. And I'm the fucking vibes. We back outside again. I think this might be the new thing because it's nice and hot. I ain't trying to be trapped in the house. And I say it's hot and I got a hoodie on. It's weird because inside it's freezing fucking cold. And it was just raining like 30 seconds ago. So it was like, well, throw a hoodie on. And then I get out here and it's too damn hot. But I already put the hoodie on and I'm not taking it off at this point. So I was like, fuck it, it's just gonna stay on. So that's where we at right now. This is literally where we at. Too damn hot. Yo, I ain't really got topics this week. I didn't really do my research, you feel me? Life's just been vibes. So right now, it's just vibes. No topics, just vibes. But I do got some stories for y'all. So, the other day, right, it's me and Jock, we chilling, we hanging out, we had a long day getting shit done. Boom, Jock gotta go to work. So, I'm like, you know what, I'm figuring on my bike, I'm gonna ride around, I'm gonna find something to get into. Jock was like, fuck it, I'm calling off, we out. Cool. Jock called off for work. That's the day I just bought my helmet. I ain't have a helmet, so I wasn't riding. So I finally bought my helmet. I got my goggles. I'm chilling. You feel me? So I'm like, yo, let me go home. I'm going to eat this Chipotle real quick. I'm going to set my stuff up. And then he said, I bet I'm going to pull up. So I eat my food. I'm waiting on Jock. Jock finally pull up. We hop on the bike. We out. So we riding, it's vibes, we chilling. Yo, I wish I'd have brought my camera, and I always regret not bringing the camera because every time I don't have the camera is when the fuck shit happens. And literally when I do have my camera and it's in the car or it's in my bag, none of the bullshit happens. Every time I don't have it. So, now, mind you, we just going for a ride, so I didn't think, you feel me, it wasn't even gonna be like that. That's when we first fucked up. So we go to the first beach. We go to the littler one. We vibing, we chilling, we hit the pier. It's cool. So we like, I bet, let's go down the street to the bigger one. So we ride, we get to the beach, post it up, we taking pictures, taking pictures because the scenery looks nice. It's cool. So, mind you, this young man, we saw his bike, but it was down the beach. We saw it, and we like, yeah, everybody out on bikes today. It's a good day. Everybody having, you feel me, enjoying it. It's the perfect weather for it. It was like 90, 92 that day. It was hot. So, that's when Yao calls, and he's like, yo, where y'all at? We at the beach, pull up. He said, I bet. We waited at least an hour 10, hour 20 minutes before this nigga pulls up. So that whole time frame, he was not around. So we see the nigga told you down the hill or down the whatever is another nigga on a bike. So he pulls up, but he pull up crazy. He flying down, hitting up the grass. He jumping, and this nigga wipes out. Not too far away from us. So if we right here, he probably wipe out like maybe 10, 15 feet away. So then he gets up, whips around, pulls up next to us, and starts hanging out talking. All right, let me try to describe this man for you. He mad, like he looked as if if a mouse was a human. He mad fucking skinny. Like, the nigga gotta be at like 130, mad skinny. But he tall and skinny though, like a little pencil. So he like at least 6 foot, right? Gotta be. So you could smell that he smacked. Like, yo, this man is off the liquor. Mr. Leahy style. He ain't give a fuck.
You know, you're wondering whether I'm still the liquor. No. Guess what? I'm on top of the liquor. I am the monkey in charge of bananas. What's my secret? This little device right here. I just take a little blow, and it tells me when it's time for a little top-up. Because when I first got this, I used to ride it around 0.20, which is fucking wasted, 24/7. But now, I leave it at 0.12, which is perfect. It's right in the fucking slot, just past the click. That wonderful moment, just like Julian. I'm sober enough to know what I'm doing, and I'm drunk enough to really enjoy doing it. Oh, look at that, 0.10. Time for a little drinky poo. Cheers, genitals.
So he pulls up, he's standing next to us or whatever, he talking. So originally we was talking about the bikes. All right, well, we got something in common. The nigga's like, he wanted to start a Facebook group. He wanted to have more bike friends. All right, whatever. We talking, we vibing. Me and Jock was under the impression that this nigga was only gonna be around for like 10, 15 minutes. Well, 10, 15 minutes passed. All right, well, then we was under the impression that he was gonna be around for like maybe another 30 and he was gonna dip. He was not. And like when he was talking, when he was around with us, the nigga was, he was like, whatever, he was funny, he was like, whatever, he was tolerable. So the first time we knew we should have told this man to kick rocks is when he's like, I gotta pee, watch my bike. So he ran off, right? So we at the public beach, and there is a bathroom. So it's like there's this building dance hall kind of thing you can rent out. It's mad big. You can throw parties and shit in there. And then connected to it is a bathroom. Son goes in the corner between the bathroom and the dance hall building and pees outside. Well, mind you, there's just 3 bathrooms in the dance hall, and there's a bathroom that he peeing on. He got mad people walking by him. We looking like, yo, this man is wild. We should have left him alone then. But no, nigga come back, whatever, we chillin'. So after like an hour or two or whatever, Yao finally pulls up. So he gets up there, we all chilling, we laughing, and then that's when this man decides, time for the crazy shit. This man looked at us and was like, yo, he said, I got a women addiction. We like, yo, what the fuck is you talking about, bro? He was like, yeah, man, I just can't stop buying pussy. Fuck. He's like, yeah, I paid this shorty $100 last night to suck my dick and she ain't do it. So I got upset and I went to the bar, I got drunk, and then this man I met, he let me ride his bike, but I crashed it like 10 meters away, and the nigga, I guess he split his leg down and he got stitches put in. This is last night, he got released out the hospital like 4 or 5 hours ago. Bro, why the fuck is you telling us this? So it's like, bro, you gotta chill out. You can't, why is you buying pussy? He's like, yo, I gotta have pussy every night. First off, my guy, it don't look like you were very successful on this mission of yours on a regular. But, okay. So then he's like, yo, if I can't get no pussy, I just gotta jerk off. I do it every day, multiple times a day. Oh, bro, you not healthy. You got like, I don't know what's up with you, but you gotta stop doing that shit. He's like, I can't, I'm addicted. Wallahi, bro, do what you gotta do. So, it's 11:40. No, it's 8:40. I'm like, damn, liquor store closing. So that's it. He's like, oh, there's one down the street we can make it to. Whoa, who said you was invited? So, time is creeping. It's 8:50. I'm like, fuck it. We going wherever. Either we going down. There's one that's further down, but it got a bigger selection. And I was like, cool, that's the one we going to. He's like, nah, it's one on the pier. Bro, shut the fuck up. Nobody asked you. He's like, oh, okay. So we hop on the bikes. Y'all go to his car. We like, yo, meet us at the one across the bridge, right? Because, like, you got to leave the beach, go down to the first light, make that left, cross the bridge that basically is across the body of water, and on the other side is a liquor store. So, we on bikes. We gonna get there fast as hell. So on the way there, it's 3 liquor stores on the strip. I'm like, oh shit, I didn't realize that. I mean, like, the one he wanted us to go to was a little bit further down before you make it to the light. But I was like, fuck it, this one right here, we pull up. So we get to this one. Nigga goes, yo, the baddest bitch working here, yo. Cool. He's like, yo, she's so fine, bro. Like, yeah, this the baddest bitch in the world. Well, go shoot your shot then, my boy. He was like, you know what? Today is the day. I'm going to shoot my shot. So we go inside the liquor store. Yo, when I tell you this shit about as big as a closet, it's mad small. They got one, Shorty was in the back. She came out when we walked in. And then there's a wall. It's got to be maybe... Like, this wall gotta be maybe, like, 12 feet long. Like, this is not a long wall. And it's got, like, line and shit. And then there's the cash register. Next to it is, like, one of the metal shelves, like a bookshelf type joint. And then it's got a little bit of brandy on it. And on the other side of the cash register, it's got, like, tequila, vodka, and shit like that. And that is it. Yo, when I tell you this little-ass store... It's about max capacity. Maybe 5 people can comfortably fit in this store before they get pissed off because they too damn close. This is a tiny ass store. So I'm like, yo, how much? I'm asking the prices on shit. I asked her, yo, how much is the what the fuck was it? Terramana, right? The regular pint of Terramana, like 25. If they really fuck with you, you probably get it for 20, 22. She said $60. You out your motherfucking mind if you think I'm paying $60 for a pint of Terramana. Hell no. So then I'm looking at other shit. She got the little mini, like the little personals of like the Hennessy and Douce and shit. I'm like, how much is that? She talking about some $40 for a personal. Again, she out her motherfucking mind. So I'm like, I wanted to leave, but at this time it's 8:55 and we ain't gonna make it to this shit down the street. So I'm like, all right, fuck it. So I see the 1800. Now mind you, that is not an expensive liquor, bro. That shit wild cheap. For the biggest bottle is like 30. So I'm like, yo, how much the 1800? Now the only flavor they had was coconut. That is already diabolical, because why the fuck did you buy that for your inventory? Y'all just bought all the weirdest shit ever. So, 1800 coconut. She like, it's 35. I'm like, all right, fuck it, ring me up. So then son come out of, I don't know where he went, or where he pulled this shit from, but he come out of nowhere. He got the fifth Recipe 21. He's like, we should get this. Nigga, I'm not drinking that shit. Put that shit back, boy. So he was like, this is good stuff. No. So he puts it on the counter. So I look at the bottle, I look at her. I look at the bottle, then I look at her. She only rings up the coconut. I'm like, all right, she picked up what I'm putting down. So she rings up the coconut. I'm like, all right, cool. So I'm getting ready to leave. And he's like, oh, I'm not rich like that. I'm going to just get this right here. Yo, I don't know where they pull these prices from, but this nigga bought a fifth of Recipe 21 for $5. It's crazy. So that's how you know you shouldn't be drinking that shit. That big ass bottle was $5 fucking. That cheap bottom shelf vodka. But anyways, I digress. So then he goes to Shorty and was like, hey, yo, let me get your email so we could send funny video or some corny shit like that. And she's like, oh, I don't got an email. So he was like, oh, snap, all right, what's your Instagram? You feel me? We could DM each other. She said, oh, I got one, but I don't use it. I only watch videos on it. So then he was like, well, fuck it, let me just get your number. She said, I don't got a phone. He's like, well, how you watch Instagram? She's like, oh, I just borrow my friend's phone. I log in sometimes. He was like, damn, I gotta buy you a phone. So then she started laughing like, whatever. And I'm like, little sort like, all right, nigga. And it was just like, bro, first off, your approach was horrible. Second off, you asked this girl for an email address, bro. What the fuck is wrong with you? But you gotta get pussy every day. You asking for fucking email? Yo, you can tell you buy pussy, because that's crazy. So then she says she has an Instagram. You know you have to create an Instagram with an email address, you dumb fuck. Yo, he was pissing me off at this point. So obviously he not taking the curve. He's sitting there really trying to talk to this girl. All right, cool. I'm like, yeah, I'm leaving. I don't gotta be around here no more. So I go outside. So we go outside and they like, what the fuck you doing? I'm like, getting shot down. He trying to talk to her and she ain't with none of that shit. So he finally come outside and he's like, yeah, ain't she bad? No, not at all. Not even a little bit. She ain't even cute. He's like, nah, she fine as hell, bro, you tripping. No, nigga. Our taste is two different tastes. I would never speak to her in person. I wouldn't want to be her friend. She don't look like somebody I would want around me. There's no shade to her. She's probably an awesome person. She just don't seem like the type of person I would hang out with. So that's when y'all was like, oh yeah, I know her. She gangster. She a pistol toting, you know what I mean? And I'm like, exactly. See, somebody I would not hang around. I don't need to be around women with guns. We just don't mix very well. So that's when the nigga was like, I'm gonna get her next time. Brother, let that go. You ain't getting her. You might as well go ahead and scratch that off the list. That is not something that's gonna happen. She don't fuck with you, cuz. So, all right, boom, we like, fuck it, let's crack these nasty ass bottles. So, pass the bottle to Yao, he bless it, touch it. Pass it to Jock, he bless it, touch it, crack it. So then I would crack it and I would drink it. Buddy's sad because he didn't get a chance to bless the bottle.
Once was enough. Yes.
I don't know why he thought he was drinking with us, but no. So he was like, I got my own bottle, it's cool. Great, bucko. I'm glad that you have your own bottle. So we drinking in the parking lot, took a few shots. He tried to pass. So then he goes to pass around the Recipe 21. He goes to Jock first. Jock clean walks away from him. So then he passes it to Yao. Yao pushes his hand away. So then he tries to offer to me. I was like, yo, I told you in the store I wasn't drinking that shit. Why you keep trying to give it to me? He was like, more for me? So Jock like, yo, let's go back to the beach. Let's get out this parking lot. You're right. So we get on the bike. We out. We go back to the beach where we was chilling, coasting. We sitting at the beach at our spot. We enjoying vibes. We chilling. So y'all sits on the railing, right? And on the railing is like these little, I don't know, it's these little caps. Like they shape really weird. And now y'all knocks it off. And old boy goes and picks it up, and he's like, huh, I could use this as a butt plug for one of the hoes. Now mind you, it's this big, I ain't gonna lie, it's metal and it's shaped like a butt plug. But the shit is wild. So you're like, what the fuck did you just say? He's like, it looks like a butt plug. Bro, if you don't get that freaky shit from over here. So now at this point, I'm starting to be rude to this young man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Jock is dying laughing in his face, and y'all keep trying to give this man words of advice. But I'm more on some, bro, you gotta go now. So he's sitting there talking, he chilling, and then that's when he decides, you know what? Let's trauma dump on these guys. Mind you, at no point in the 2 or 3 hours we've been around this man has we ever exchanged names. He don't know our names, we don't know his name. We don't know this young man. But I already know that he got a jerk-off addiction and he got a sex addiction. And at this point, I already know he ain't been touched enough as a kid because obviously he wants to be touched as an adult. So he goes, yo, I'm an alcoholic. I got to drink every day. He's like, it's a disease. So y'all was like, what the fuck are you talking about? He's like, yo, I got a drinking addiction. I got a drinking disease. I can't put it down. And when I tell people I got a disease and it's drinking, they look at me crazy. He's like, it's like cancer. You just can't. It just stuck. We like, yo, did you compare alcoholism to cancer? He like, bro, everybody say the same thing, but it's a disease. You can't shake this shit, bro. I want to, but I can't. So y'all was like, let me tell you something. He's like, you got a bottle in your hand right now. He said, yeah. He said, put that down. It's so funny because he got his Jamaican accent and everything. He like, put that down. He's like, take the bottle, pour it in the sand, and put it down. You don't need to drink. So son was like, fuck that. Takes a swig. And he's like, so it's not a disease. You just made a conscious choice to keep drinking. And he was like, don't ever compare that shit to cancer. You chose to take a sip just now. People with cancer can't choose to stop fucking being sick.
Shit, put that shit down. Put that shit somewhere else if you about to drink right now, bro. You feel me? We don't need...
So now he's sitting there looking stupid. So y'all was like, just put the bottle down. So the nigga goes, he puts the bottle in his little satchel on his bike. So he's chilling, he's calm for a little bit. Man, some old ladies walk by, I guess they getting their little power walk in. It's getting a little dark, whatever. It's like 9:30-ish maybe. Some ladies walk by, older ladies, it gotta be like 55 and up. He goes, oh, I like y'all fits. They ignore him, they keep walking. Well, fuck y'all too then. I ain't like them shits anyways. Yo, chill. The fuck, bro? You gotta go over there with all that rowdy rebel shit. He was like, nah, they just ignored. Bro, you are nobody that they gotta speak to. So, you feel me? He was in his feelings about that. So Jock is dying laughing. Like, yo, when I tell y'all, Jock stopped speaking to him and was just laughing at him. So the only person really speaking to him is Yao, and I'm telling him he gotta go. But he's not leaving. So this group of girls walk by. This is like 10 minutes after the old ladies. He already went and got his bottle back and he drinking. So it's like 8 girls and 1 dude. And he started, he's all that weird, like, oh my God, there's some bad bitches. You have no taste. These are not bad bitches. So he's like, I want to know which one I want. I already know which one I want. Go get her then, bro. Yeah, man. I want you to go be happy. So he's like, I'm about to go talk to her. He's like, I'm going to use my email pickup line. Wallahi, my guy, do what you got to do. So He starts walking towards a group of girls. Now the one dude in the group turns around, looks at him. This pussy pissed down his leg and ran away. So he comes back over by us and he was like, yo, I was gonna talk to her, but oh boy, he tripping. Nigga ain't said shit to you. He just looked at your bitch ass. He was like, yeah, but I ain't really trying to get into it with him because I beat his ass. Now, mind you, he talking loud, so the whole group can hear him. I'm like, yo, you wildin', bro. Chill the fuck out. He was like, nah, because ain't shit sweet. I was like, yo, bro, if you come over here and he beat your ass, ain't nobody gonna help you. He's like, huh? Nigga, you on your own. I don't know you, and I don't give a fuck about you. If he come over here and he beat your ass, I'm leaving. You on your own. So the nigga was like, what? I would never do y'all like that. If someone came over here and started fighting with y'all, I would help. I was like, first off, my nigga, if somebody came over here to try to fight me, it's because I got real beef in these streets, right? Second off, I don't need your motherfucking help. Because what's going to happen is somebody going to run up, get done up, and then they going to run up, I'm going to hit them, they hit the floor, ambulance hits 100. That's how that's going to go. I don't need your help. So that's what Jock was like, not at all. I ain't gonna help you. I know for a fact Jock not gonna help you. I can't speak for Yao. He might help you. Yao was like, no, I'm not helping. So he starts mumbling and grumbling, and then he's trying to argue his piece as to why we should help him and whatever. So I'm like, bro, you at a 10. No, like, bro, you at an 8 right now. And we are like a 4. I'm gonna need for you to be less than us with the hype level. He was like, I'm not hype. You too hype. You gotta bring it down. So the nigga was like, I'm not hype. I'm just chilling. Bro, bring the shit down. So now I'm like, all right, you don't bring it down, we gonna bring you down. Fuck is you talking about? So he's like, so then the nigga, he sits on the ground and just starts crying. And it's like, bro, it's the alcohol. My family got alcoholism. My mom got it, my dad got it, my auntie got it. Bro, what the fuck is wrong with you right now? Get up. So he gets off the ground, wipe his face. He like, I gotta pee. We like, yeah, go do that. Go fix yourself. What the fuck is wrong with you? So he gets on his bike. He's like, I'm gonna go over there. So he goes maybe about 30 feet away. He gets on his bike, goes over by a tree. Jock was like, yo, we getting the fuck out of here now. So me and Jock get on the bike. We said, yo, get in the car, meet us down the street at 7-Eleven. Not the first one, the second one. So we go to the bike, gone. Not staying with this weird ass nigga no more. Every time me and Jock just want to chill and hang out, that's when the weirdest people in the world want to come talk to us and be our friends and want to show us the weird shit they got in their pocket or what they got going on. And it's like, yo, leave me alone. The one weird shit was, yo, we was in Buffalo. We in the club. We by the bar, we got our drink, we talking. Some random white boy and his girlfriend walk over to us, start talking randomly. And then this motherfucker start pulling rocks out of his pocket and showing us. Yo, wallahi, word to the dean, I kid you not. This nigga pulled rocks out of his pocket and just started showing us his fucking pocket rock collection. Why do the weirdos of the world decide those guys look like they want to be my friends? Go away. Man, I ain't gonna hold you. That was a weird ass nigga. Like, we honestly thought that, yo, he might rape somebody today. Like, this man is mentally unhinged. And what's crazy is when we left we get to the gas station where we were supposed to meet up at. That's when like 8 fire trucks, 7 police cars, 2 ambulances go flying towards the beach. We like, this nigga either done burned some shit down or turned into a terrorist. He done did some crazy shit. We done left him. He ain't got no motherfucking friends. If y'all feel bad for him, you can find him. He by the beach. You can't miss him. I told you. He look like a human mouse. If you take out bullshit, go meet the nigga. He is wild. I honestly believe this is one of the basement kids that they kept away from us. And then when they graduated, they're free to do whatever the fuck they want in the world. And now we can't find them. We don't know where they are today in society. Because, believe you me, we tried to get rid of the nigga multiple times. He would not go away. We had to literally run away from this man to get the fuck away from him. Like, bro, what are you not understanding? You're too damn aggressive. You're drunk as fuck. Go away. Yeah, the funniest shit y'all said to the man when we came out the liquor store, he said, you spent $100 on pussy but $5 on liquor? It should be the other way around. Nigga was like, yo, but you gotta pay for quality pussy. He was like, no, you pay for quality liquor. Yo, I can't. Next time, I'm gonna have my camera so y'all can see, like, we don't look for this shit. It just, bloop, right there. Life's a beach, man. I can't. You know what's crazy is somebody like him would become OD famous if he like set up a camera and started streaming or some shit. And it's like, why do we make certain people famous? Where do we find the entertainment value in some of these people? Like, I probably said this before, but Neon, the little Arab nigga, he is not entertaining at all. He is corny as fuck. Why do y'all watch his shit? Speed. That little nigga is annoying as fuck. His voice is annoying. His content's annoying. Everything about him is annoying. Why do y'all watch this shit? It's like, it can't be just kids watching this shit. I know it's adults watching this shit. Hell, some of the AMP members, them niggas is OD annoying. How do y'all watch this shit? Why do they have millions? What was the entertainment value in this? I don't understand this shit because they are literally the bottom of the earth. And somehow, y'all have found a way to make them famous. And this young man has the potential to be just that. Just bottom of the earth and could be, whoop. If he honestly streamed, y'all will actually watch that shit. It's so weird to me. It's like, do y'all like corny shit? Or is it like an entertainment that y'all like laugh at them, not with them? Like, I never understood that shit. There's a lot of people to this day and age that's famous. They got a little fame, they got some money, and it's like, what do you pay them for? Why are you giving them money to do what? Shamar, the fucking deformed gay man. What did you give him money for? Not once, not twice, but 3 times. And he blew it off. What was entertaining about that? I said it once, I'm gonna say it again. Y'all got the mentally ill thinking this weird shit is normal, and it's not. Y'all got them fucking basement kids thinking that being horror is okay. We got one of the village horrors that live here in this town. She is a special need adult. She has special needs. She's developmentally challenged. You know what I mean? Like, nothing about her is fucking normal. She needs assistance. She needs help. There are systems in place for this kind of person. I don't mind paying taxes for the people that cannot take care of themselves. But y'all got her thinking it's okay to have 4 or 5 baby dads and be fucking on people because, like, y'all do it, so it's gotta be normal, and it's not. This girl got 5 fucking kids, bro. And she out here selling pussy. And y'all buying it from someone that's developmentally challenged, physically challenged. They are actually medically fucking retarded. I know that's not the word, but they have medical retardation. They are fucking deformed. They aren't normal by any means normal. And you motherfuckers is playing into this fucking delusion. And no one's sitting down to be like, hey, stop. This isn't right. Nothing. You're just feeding into this shit. Y'all just keep buying the bitch. Like, what are we doing? As a people, we are fucked. This shit ain't right, yo. They got the mentally ill wanting to be normal, and they think that this normal shit of what the wicketry that happens outside is normal, and it's not. That is so far from normal. This shit is weird. And it's crazy, if you change worlds just a little bit, you'll see just how fucked this shit is. If you go stand in somebody else's shoes and not stand in the regular shoes, like as a black community, go stand in a different community's shoes. Arabic, Hispanic, white. Just go stand in their shoes for a week. You'll see just how fucked this shit is. And you'll be like, oh. You got other countries thinking all black people are whores because all y'all do is fuck, 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 fuck. That's all they think we are just whores. What have y'all done to prove them wrong? Nothing. This is all y'all fucking do. Just fuck. I never understood that shit, yo. It's motherfuckers with no money, nowhere to live, that got the most fucking kids, that be out here just slinging dick and throwing pussy everywhere. You broke because you ain't got nothing to do, so you decide, oh, well, we'll have sex. Shit is crazy to me, yo. Yeah, I can tell that y'all was not loved as kids. Some of y'all just need someone to tell you it's okay. Y'all should get counseling. Like, certain clinically insane people should get free counseling. Because, like, some of y'all need that shit. That shit is wild. Shit is crazy to me. Y'all are cooked. You just as a whole, even as adults, you're just forever cooked. You'll never be the same. Maybe you should walk around with, like, identification saying, I'm cooked. And then if you choose to fuck with that person, then you're cooked too. So, the other day, I tried to bootleg a movie, right? Because I wanted to see this one movie, but I ended up going to the movies to see it anyway, so I couldn't fucking bootleg it. So, when I'm like, all right, what I thought I was watching was The Strangers. I was not watching The Strangers. I knew when it popped up and said Netflix in the title that I should have turned it off. I'm like, this ain't right. But I was like, nah. Maybe Netflix didn't make this movie. I didn't really know. So I wanted to watch The Strangers Chapter 1. I ended up going to the movie, seeing it. Not bad. I ain't gonna lie. Very, very, a lot of jump scares. I will say that. That shit had y'all at, ooh. But I thought I was watching that on the bootleg site. So when I hit play, it said Netflix, and then it started going about the police. So I'm like, okay. I watched a 2-hour documentary on how the police started and the history of the police. I was like, oh shit. What turned out to be one thing turned out to be another thing. And the shit was very informational, and people need to know this. You know that the history of the police, because the police is a Polish word. I can't remember what the fuck it is. When I figure it out, I'll just put it somewhere. The police started in America because slaves were escaping, and the plantation owners and the masters were getting mad that they were leaving. And so they went to Congress and they went to the local government officials and said, do something about this. So they were like, okay, so they created a police force. And the word patrolling came from slave patrol. And they would go around looking for escaped slaves. Anyone that was black got stopped, frisked, and they had to present ID. And people that were free and weren't actually slaves were allowed to continue on about their business. They still got the shit beat out of them, but they were allowed to go about their business. And then the people that didn't have papers or whatever got took, sent back to their masters. And what's crazy is you could have been free, like you never was a slave, whatever. You had papers that said you wasn't like what that, and they still would rip the shits up and take your ass to the whoever anyways, just because. Well, we couldn't find the one you wanted, so here's another one. It's basically like, you lost one, you gained one. And that's how they went. And then that's kind of really how the police force started here, especially in the South, because if I'm not mistaken, I think they said the first police forces were in New York, Philly, Boston, and LA or something like that. don't quote me on that one. But I remember it was only like 5 or 6 handful of police forces. They said the amount of police there is now, if they all decided to live together in one state, I think they could all fit comfortably in the state of Maine or some shit like that. So the police force was kind of lawless. It kind of was like whatever is ever. They did whatever the fuck they wanted. They lived however they wanted. There was no policing the police. Like there was nothing, no checks and balances. They kind of was just free to do whatever the fuck they want whenever they want. So I think that's when, you know, people were pushing back and fighting, and even some white people were like, yo, these cops wildin'. And that's when government was like, well, we got to find a new way to think of things. And the police became paramilitary, so they have structure. There would be law, there'd be order. There wouldn't just be some random ass dude who applied for the job and got it. And then they just gave him a pistol and told him, you know, protect people. And that's how it came to be. You gotta be physically fit at first. You gotta at least know how to shoot. You gotta know right from wrong. You gotta know the basic 100 laws, shit like that. And this shit was very informational. I had to figure out the name of that shit, because like I said, I was trying to bootleg one movie and ended up finding a different movie. But the shit was actually really good. Honestly, people should watch this. Y'all need to know the history of things. Understand how shit works. Because some of this shit is just, it's wild. It's really wild. A lot of this shit really be lawless out here. So I definitely will say that it was good. Netflix knows that they are the supreme champion of streaming services. Like, Netflix knows you're gonna pay them regardless. You're not going to cancel. You're not going to go somewhere else. You're gonna always have Netflix. They don't give a fuck what you say, what you do, you're gonna pay them. That's the reason why their prices went up. And then they was like, all right, for the brokies, you can keep your $9 subscription, but you're watching commercials. I hope you know this. So like, Netflix don't give a damn. They're gonna put out movies, they're gonna put out TV shows, good or bad, and they know you you know you're not canceling. And it's the same with Hulu. Hulu knows you're not canceling. They can put whatever the fuck they want out, because on Hulu it's straight garbage sometimes. Like, if it's not a Hulu original and it's just like some random ass fucking, so a lot of the movies is just some dude with a camera that is like, I know how to edit, let's make a movie. And it just be horrible. So if it's not a Hulu original, the rest of that shit is garbage. But the Hulu originals be on fire. It just be on point. But they know you're not gonna cancel. And so Disney was smart by buying Hulu, because who the fuck's watching Disney besides, let's be realistic, besides kids and maybe the few Star Wars nerds, but that's not enough to justify a subscription for a year plus with Disney. So why not buy Hulu and fuck it, we'll buy sports, package them all in together. So when you got Hulu, ESPN, and Disney, they know, oh, we got you. You're not giving it up now. Because if you cancel your Disney, you lose Hulu. It goes hand in hand. You need both of them bitches. That's a smart move on Disney. I ain't gonna hold you, because I pay for the bundle. That shit wild cheap. It's like $13. I don't watch ESPN, but if I decided to, I got it. I ain't watched Disney since I bought the fucking subscription, but if I wanted to, I got it. I don't really give a fuck about the Hulu. Netflix and Hulu know they can do whatever the fuck they want. HBO Max, they got the same kind of power, but they abusing it too much. Because the HBO Max subscription is wild expensive. I think they want $20 a month for ad-free. You out your motherfucking mind. Ad-free on Hulu's $13. Ad-free on Netflix is $16. But because of the phone subscription, I don't pay that. So I couldn't tell you how much it is, because I don't pay that shit. So you got HBO Max. Yeah, they got some bangers on there. They got great bangers, but who about to pay that subscription? Because I'm not watching no motherfucking commercial. So the tier package, like for like, oh, you can entry level get in. No, I'm not watching Daryl Hardy's and Arrow. Like, I'm not watching this fucking Gatorade commercial 9 times a day. Like, I don't want to see that shit. I'm good. It literally be the same commercial 7 fucking times. Yo, that shit is so annoying. So now you gotta pay for the non-commercial subscription, and I'm not paying $20 for that. They over abusing their power, but they know that they do got top tier shit. Now then, when you start looking down, it's like, okay, Peacock, they don't have good shit to justify it. It's like, you can't demand whatever you want because the only bangers you got is The Office, Killing It with Craig Robinson, and Parks and Rec. But that's not enough to keep a nigga for a year. You can finish all that in a month. Maybe 2. That's not, no. Tubi? Who pays for that? You're insane if you pay for that. I couldn't even tell you because I never downloaded this shit. Slasher? Ass. So then, like, you got all these other streaming platforms. Y'all should be cheaper because y'all not superior like that. Like, yeah, you may have a heavy hitter here and there, but don't nobody watch that shit. MGM Plus, yo, them niggas out they motherfucking mind. They wanted $17 a month for From. That's the only TV show on that whole entire app worth watching. It's From. None of that other shit is good. Crazy. Even Apple TV, they be wilding sometimes. They lucky that they started picking up because like, y'all TV shows actually is bangers. Like, y'all TV shows, great. Movies, no. But the TV shows, y'all should watch some of them shits. But the only thing keeping them the way they is because of the whatever. And honestly, it's better if you just buy the bundle because I already got Apple Music. So whatever, what's $5 more for the TV? I'm cool with that. But you better off just getting the bundle because they be wildin'. But Netflix and Hulu, they already know they can charge whatever, they can do whatever, and they know y'all not gonna cancel. You might share your password, that's what they trying to stop, but you ain't gonna cancel. You ain't gonna be like, I had enough, cut it off. It dropped too many bangers too frequently. Oh, you finished one banger? All right, here's another. Oh, you didn't even finish that one? Here's 3 more. And if you're not just stuck on one genre, and you actually like damn near anything, it's endless opportunities. Because especially for me, I like the anime, I like the action, I like the comedy. Hell, if it's a pretty decent romance, I'll watch the shit. So, yeah, for me, it's banger, 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 banger. For some people, it's like, nah, I wouldn't watch that. And that's cool. You gotta be a little bit more open-minded. The world is an oyster. The world is yours. You gotta do whatever you want. I noticed the other day that Americans tend to stick to the losing side of things. And I never understood that, because why do Americans flock to the losers? When people wave the Confederate flag, you know the Confederates lost, right? When everyone was like, oh, Trump, da-da-da-da, he's my president. You know he lost, right? I mean, yeah, he won the first time, but he lost the second time. He might win this third, who knows? But it seems like Americans always stick to the losing side of shit. Why is that? They didn't fucking win for a reason. They was never meant to win. Do y'all even know the history of some of this shit, or do y'all just do it because think it's cool and it's just racist? The Confederates were wildin', and they wanted too much. And then the northern frontier was like, hell nah, y'all bugging out. And then they just kept reaching, and that's when they had to get squashed. But y'all don't know that shit. Y'all just was like, yeah, slavery, wave the flag. If y'all actually knew what the shit they were standing on, you would not actually want that shit. Because you motherfuckers that wave the shit and scream it already broke. Let's just get that out of know. Y'all already don't have money. Y'all do know they wanted to charge more for taxes, right? So y'all already don't got 2 nickels to rub together, a pot to piss on, or a window to throw it out of. And if you had a pot, you do know if they would have won, they just took your pot. You still owe tax, right? Like, they was ready to take everything from y'all. They didn't give a fuck. Oh, you got 2 socks? Now you have no socks. You still owe tax. But y'all wanted that winning side to win, right? Y'all, like, some of y'all really should watch and learn history. Or it should just been some shit your father should have taught you. He should have just knew and figured it out so he could tell y'all to not be dumbasses. But all right, y'all. We gonna wrap it up. We gotta call it a day. We gotta get the fuck out of here. Cause I gotta be to work in 10 minutes. Fuck it though, it is what it is though. Tune in next week for great content, more content. Amazing content. You know what? Fuck that. We gonna get this full 50 minutes out of this because y'all didn't come here for 1 minute and 33 seconds. Y'all came here for a full 50 minutes. I gotta make more in the middle time content because sometimes y'all be getting like 30 minutes, 20 minutes. And that's not fair to y'all because y'all want the longest stuff. So I gotta get that to y'all. That's my gift to the world. It's my longer form content. And I got more coming up. But like I told you, we didn't have topics. We just have vibes. Vibes is all I got.